welcome to Check the Books. We got the champ in the house, and then we got the trainer in the house that does it all. You know? 7 Mile Kings, which I appreciate y'all for coming. You know, we in y'all domain. Big things popping. So we gonna get right into it. Mr. LJ,
Yo.
what made you transition your life to train your brother?
I don't know. I guess in a sense, I feel like, I owed it to him. I owed it to my dad. That's just what I feel like. I feel like, when I got old enough to realize that my dreams of like being a pro NBA player, not an overseas player, when I felt like my brother could accomplish way more than I could, as far as being a professional athlete, then that was enough for me to just say, let me just invest it in my little brother. You know
Right.
what I mean?
So that was generational wealth that he did. So that's your best decision?
Yeah, that was the best decision I probably could have ever made.
You appreciate that, don't you? You know? You appreciate that, don't you?
Billy just say, I was gonna go a little further than him. That's all I need to hear for me to be like, that's my dog.
That's your dog.
That's
I know the ins and outs. We was in the back seat one day. You feel me?
Yeah.
I was there.
It take a real man to say that.
I agree.
And that's a hell of an accomplishment for where y'all came from, Uncle Warwick.
Yeah.
That's ugly. That's real life ugly.
Yeah.
And do you feel in any nature with you going through, your hardship? Because I know you lost your dad, so from like the mental health and all that.
But to be honest, coming from where I come from, I don't even know what mental health still is. To be honest, I think that's something that we just kind of figured out within the last 2-3 years, and we want to call it that, man, and exploit it. But for me, man, I'm as tough as they come. Detroit threw it at me, and I hit it. So.
Do you feel they turned their back on you? Detroit? Because you put the city out there.
Yeah,
I'm going to say that.
I'm not even gonna say turn their back on me because I was never looking for them behind me. You know what I mean? Like I did everything I did out my heart, out the soul of my heart.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I love where I'm from. I love where I was birthed, and this city named Detroit made me, so it's hard for me to not scream Detroit. You know what I mean? No matter how they threw it back at me, it's hard for me not to scream Detroit.
Which is understood.
I'm gonna say we missed the mark. I'm gonna speak on the city.
Okay.
I'll be honest. I think that we in a place right now. We don't always. How can I put it? Acknowledge black excellence, right?
Mm-hmm.
So to somebody become a world champion or heavyweight a champion, especially in the sport, dude, we're talking about like one in almost a million,
Probably higher than
right?
that.
So when you
Probably
think
higher
about it,
than
right? So in our city, in our communities, we could say 8 miles, 7 miles, 6 mile, PA, whatever you want to say, but it's still a fucking box, right?
Mhm.
It's a box.
That he made
Yeah.
out of.
So he made it out of the box, and so he probably we missed an opportunity to celebrate him, to come out, show more support. So I think that's one of the things. Like, although Chan wasn't looking for it, like I think one as a community we missed the mark.
Okay.
Just to be transparent, right? And I think as a city, because Detroit is a big sports city, we missed the mark there too.
Right.
So I think
And claimed it though. Because you had that travel.
Yeah.
You had the follow.
Yeah.
And you was talking that shit.
Yeah, but you know what? I think another thing is for me to be from Detroit. A lot of people that I hear from be like, "Damn, I didn't even know you was from Detroit," because my flamboyancy does not pertain to me being from the city of Detroit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not as flamboyant as I'm supposed to.
Oh,
be,
y'all,
right?
because
I'm on chill.
listen,
you know what
y'all
I'm saying?
are one and two. This motherfucker laid back motherfucker, you hear me?
Yeah.
But he get revved up, you feel me? But I appreciate the secrets that we got with each other because that's the bombmanship, like I was telling you, with them motherfuckers that's on live hating on you.
Mhm.
This your journey. They can't walk your steps.
No, for sure.
And you did that shit. You are a champion. You
No,
can
for
say
sure.
that.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't think people understand, like, just in general, like y'all just said, how hard it is, like, to be a world champion in itself. Like, you know what I'm saying? I do feel like I take a lot of criticism, but it's cool. But I feel like you said, I do feel like just in general, we missed the mark with him. Like, I feel like he didn't get the flowers. I feel like he don't get the flowers he deserved.
We throwing you a party. Okay.
That's just what I feel. Like,
Because that's the truth.
Yeah.
I mean, you done been in there, but we gonna throw you a party of victory. You did that.
My dog.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I feel like
I was there too.
I feel like whether he keep going or stop, regardless, he don't get the flowers he deserves for being one of the best fighters in the world.
In the world.
In the world, like
World,
he's literally,
correct?
even still, he's still a top 10 fighter in the world.
Right.
And
You
I
know
ain't
what I'm saying?
And you say you moving up, right?
I mean, that's the
Oh,
plan,
that's
man.
talked about.
I mean, no, that's that's the conversation I have with my brother.
Okay.
Conversation I have with my brother. Every time I do something, I just have a conversation with my dog and see how he feel about that. Right now, I'm 158. Right now,
Okay.
do I feel like I can make 54? Yes. Do I feel like I'm efficient at 54 now? Still, probably not. Probably not. I'm just gonna say probably not. So,
Because it get uglier the higher you go, right?
no, it get better.
At the
Get
weight,
better.
I feel like
based
for
off
him-
who your opponent is.
I feel like to me personally, I never worried about the opponent. I worry about like, you know, we keeping it real, we kicking it. So I feel like with my brother, I see his best rounds when he's at 160.
Okay.
I tell him that all the time.
It's hard catching that weight.
At 54, I see the difference. It's a big difference as far as his body, like just how strong he is. When I watch him in camp, when he's sparring, he at 162, 160, he doing 15, 14 rounds in his sleep. And he laying everybody down, right? So I feel like, you know, when he get to 54, I see how much it takes out of him as far as like him being strong, being able to take and give.
So
You know what I'm saying?
any regrets at 154 based off, damn, I could have tweaked that. Damn, I could have changed a little notch on that.
I feel like, again, this is why I also respect him too, because he gives me the chance to grow. I feel like as a trainer, I learned a lot through him. I feel like if it was one thing I probably would have did, I probably would have moved to 160. If it was up to me, I probably would have moved a little earlier.
Okay.
I wouldn't have been, me personally, I wouldn't have been like, let's go get Charlo. I would have been like, nigga, we did what we had to do. Let's go get another belt at 160. Let's go clear that out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's just,
Right.
because I know how strong he is. I know how strong he is.
And you ready to get back in the ring?
I'm just waiting on the phone call.
Waiting on the phone call.
Waiting on the
Y'all
phone
need to
call.
call him. We waiting. Now we ready. You hear me? We ready. We got both of them here. We waiting on your call. So just to get ugly with it,
Talk to me.
you know,
Talk to me. I'm in
you
the
know,
ass.
you know your losses,
Right.
and you know what you need to do. How do you feel about that? Do you think you cheated yourself, or you think this man beat you?
I think,
All of them.
I think every single fight that I've lost, I feel like I lost before I even stepped in the ring, a month before I stepped in the ring to fight. You know what I mean? So I just think,
Why is that?
because I like for any fighter can speak up for themselves, but I'm only speaking to my journey, right?
Okay.
But every fighter, camp is the hardest for, camp is
To
hard
get there.
for anybody, right? But it's always a deficiency in every single camp that you
Okay.
don't know about when this person fights. So when this, you like, man, that motherfucker look, and all we hear is everybody, oh, that motherfucker look ass. Well, what was his camp like? You know what I mean? How much weight did he have to lose? How much was he drinking before camp started? How much
Oh,
weight
like
did-
them rules and what's the shit
What-
was Devontae doing? I need you to have the water weight or some shit.
No, I think he talking about just in the
I'm
sense
just
of
talking
like
about-
how he like just a normal
I'm
person.
just talking about like being a normal. After I fight, I become a normal person. My normal person was, I was on tour with Drake and them. That's my normal. That's my normal person. I wasn't even on tour. I was on tour with Future.
Right. You had that Adrian Broner shit.
The hardest thing to do is to keep coming back.
Staying focused.
Time and not even staying focused, just like, because that's my time to be unfocused, right? I feel like that's my time to be unfocused, but it's only so much unfocusedness that I can abide by myself that's gonna not cheat myself.
Well, I think my opinion in y'all camp is always leaving here. I think that's when you at your best. When you leave home and go get it, I think that's my opinion. When you leave the crib, leave the kids alone for a minute, and go get that paper, you ugly. You cut like against super fast. I think you focus. Because even he told me when y'all on the road, the meal prepping is totally different.
It
You're
is.
comfortable at home.
It is, but like I said, I think my best camp I ever had was Charlo fight #1.
No, see, I was there. Best rookie.
The best.
You ain't lost in rookie when you fought.
Never.
You know, you undefeated. You feel? I was there.
You know what I'm saying?
We went crazy.
Never.
We went crazy.
But my thing is, my body felt so great, and I mean from top to bottom, I felt.
Okay.
It would have been hard for for anybody.
Whoever the bitch.
I don't give a fuck who it would have been. It would have been hard for
This was
anybody.
crazy too, though. Like, I think it was more like, and to me personally, I think the best camp was in Tampa we had for the second fight. But the thing is, in Colorado, I think the air was just a little different. I don't think, me personally, we had a good camp in Denver, but I think Tampa, to me, was our best camp.
Tampa was the hardest camp.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we want. We want
Not
hard.
the best.
We want
Okay,
hard.
now when you say best,
that's the problem. See, that's the problem with the catching. You know what I'm saying?
That's your trainer.
No. But this is what I'm saying.
You heard what your trainer said.
Listen to me though.
Okay.
I think that's the problem, cause you know my brother is like this my dog, but that nigga is major pain himself. You know what I'm saying?
And he's supposed to be that for motherfuckers don't ride your back.
See, look, see,
Okay.
you gonna listen to me or not?
Yeah, I'm gonna listen.
So, this my thing.
Lower
When
your tone.
you're-
You gotta lower your tone. Check this.
When you fighting, Tay,
Okay.
when you talking about somebody gloving up, this is not, I don't got Scottie Pippen on the wing.
Okay.
This is me versus him.
Right.
It all depends on whose body is the freshest.
Facts.
Mm-hmm.
My brother, Drill Sergeant Harrison, nigga, by the time fight came the second time, my body was in the toughest shape.
Okay.
That it could be. It was my body was ready. My body was secure. It was ready. But when I say I fought every single day, man, I was in the army and I fought every day. I was talking about, and I had.
Oh, you mean in the sense of like sparring Nate every day, like you was in a
sparring
real
day.
fight?
No. But
that's
that's not hard. But listen to me. Every day we woke up.
Let's go get it.
It's ultimate from the runs to the strengthening to the. Man, I needed
But that's
a pro
his
day.
job to stay on
No,
your
but I
ass.
needed a pro day.
Okay. So
But,
listen, with this last fight,
Mhm.
do you feel it was a ghost in the corner? Because that's the first time fighting without your old dude.
No, I
No?
just think no. I think like the way my dad raised me, man. It's like it's hard for me to soak in sorrow. Like I don't soak like.
Oh, that's good.
You know, I don't
That's
soak
good.
like that. I use that as a chip to say,
I
my
got it.
dog, we gotta go get it.
Okay.
That's I use everything as a chip. Everything is a chip for me.
So we're gonna play rapid fire here with both of y'all. Canelo or Andre Ward?
Andre,
All right, bro.
Pat Man or Sugar Ray?
sugar,
Should
sugar with what?
Leonard.
Sugar Ray.
Okay. Boots or Crawford?
Crawford.
Oops.
What's wrong with you? You know, I had to take your glasses off from tripping.
You know what?
Okay.
That's-
Tony Harris or Charlo?
That's the only motherfucker I've been chasing since '96.
Hey, what's up? You don't want to answer the phone? Can you answer the phone, Charlo?
Please.
We just needed 3, make shit official. I was there. I seen it.
But I told him that the second time though.
Okay.
I told him that 2 years ago. I said, look, let's just go get this paper. You
All
don't
right.
like me, I don't like you.
Let's go get the paper.
Let's
Now,
just
that's
settle
good.
the difference.
That's good.
Let's just settle the
Can you
difference
reach out to his
between
people?
I like y'all though.
You like Charlo?
I mean, Tony.
No,
Tony, the best person I've ever seen in my life box.
Okay.
Period. That's just me.
No, I'm gonna put that on facts right now. I like them. Period.
Yeah, I like them.
I do. I like them. Period. When he fights you, I like you. That's the truth.
No, but look,
He's
look,
not going. To me, he's not a better fighter than Tony. But I still like whether Charlo fights Tony or not. I like Charlo.
No, that's a fact.
Yeah, I like
that's
Charlo.
on wax.
Yeah, I like
Okay.
Charlo. I like-
Alicia or Carissa? What's going on? Some mute? I can't hear you. So I'm gonna say it slow. Alicia or Alicia. Thanks for correcting me.
Now, she would have
Alicia.
loved me to correct you.
Yeah, that's that's what she do anyway.
Yeah, she would love
yeah,
me.
that's she.
Yeah.
Alicia
Yeah,
or Carissa?
I don't like that fight.
I don't like that. Either.
I don't like that fight.
No, I need an answer. I don't
But
want to
I
hear
don't
no
like-
what it.
I don't like
I
that
don't like
fight.
the fight.
That's not
So,
supposed to happen.
that's not what's
Okay, if
happening
it
in my
happens
life.
today, who y'all picking?
But it ain't
It's not
happening
supposed to
today.
No,
so
we
I don't
on the
like
camera.
fight.
I need to hear.
Why ain't they supposed to happen though? That's all I want to know.
Because first of all, they both been in here. Like
No
they,
secret.
They like Carissa done made.
They both been in views working in the kitchen
No,
together.
no, I got you.
They worked in the
That's
kitchen
what it
together.
I asked you Who you picking? I don't want to hear why the kitchen, what happened
I don't like
You
the
yesterday.
can't ask that. That's like somebody trying to pick them two or pick them two or pick. No, you can't.
I
do
gotta
that.
make a decision. Every
Yeah,
day you
but-
gotta mistake the choice of the
Why?
decision.
Is it gonna make money for you?
Absolutely, y'all gonna make some money.
Why? Them two fight each other. What is
Absolutely.
What is gonna do for me and him picking one of them?
But
and they not
we
even
talking
supposed to
about
be.
because we talking about check the books, I'm with facts. This is check the books. So I
I'm
need
saying,
to-
what is that gonna do for? I'm never gonna make.
Checking the
I'm never
book.
gonna
Checking the
choose.
book. I don't like the fight, so I'm not even going.
So it's a draw. You could have said that.
I'm saying they
I don't
family.
like the fight.
Okay.
I'm saying I
I don't
consider
like-
them family. I consider us a family.
I
That's why
respect
I'm not
that.
gonna say EA. People ask me that all the time. I'm not gonna give because we supposed to be family. We in here. We did family stuff all the time.
So I'm not getting a comment out of either one of you. Let's just talk.
I don't like the
Oh,
fight.
y'all brothers.
Don't sound
Okay.
I don't like the fight.
Okay. So name 2 things that you want to accomplish before your career is over with.
In the sport of boxing,
Yes, sir.
I just want to fight Charlie. Again. I think my goal was when I started this shit off is to get the green belt. Me and my pop did that. He was allowed to
Okay.
see me do that. Now at this moment, like I said, I ain't tripping. I got my business ventures going on, so I'm not tripping when they call me. They call me.
Businessman. Okay.
Businessman tone. So if they call me, they call me. But like I said, I'm not pressing them to call me. I ain't calling them because I'm ready to. I don't do that. You know what I mean? So.
If you had, so what's your second one?
I just want to be in another legendary fight. If I could just get into another legendary fight.
I want to be able to win the a green belt with Tony. That's the only thing I want.
Green
Or
belt
not
now?
even. Yeah, I just want to win a belt. Period. I mean, I won with Alicia. You know, I won a silver with Tony, but I want to win a major one when I'm in his corner. That's the only thing I want, and I know we can do it. But that's what I want. I
Okay.
want to be able to win a major one.
That's one. What's another?
I already had no other one. To tell you the truth, I just want to win a belt with my with my boy.
Do you think you're a Hall of Famer?
In the sport of boxing in Detroit.
We ain't gonna exclude Detroit. You are a Hall of Famer.
Okay.
Detroit.
Right. In the sport of boxing, nah.
No? You think you're a Hall of Famer?
Nah, I ask myself that all the time. I think I would consider him like an all-star.
I
An
like
all-star.
that. Okay.
An all-star. Yeah, you know what I mean? Like in basketball,
You
it's
get a
like,
jacket though. For being an
yeah,
all-star.
because I mean, no, that's still a great. It's
Yes.
a lot of all-stars. They just get forgotten. They
That's
ain't,
true.
They all-stars.
Like,
but,
damn, he can fight. Right,
but
right.
when you talk about boxing, when I say superstars like Terrence Crawford and them, he's an all-star.
But that's
Tony's an
media
all-star.
talk. But we
I'm
talk
talking about me
that all
personally.
the-
I'm talking about
yes.
me personally. I don't think he's a Hall of Famer. I think he's an all-star. Forever
Okay.
an all-star.
If it's something you could tell your brother, what would it be?
If we still talking about boxing?
Yes.
Shit, I'm proud of him.
If it's something you could tell your brother, what would it be?
I wouldn't have did it with nobody else.
That's real. That's real. So, your final accomplishment is you want Charlo.
I mean, I just want to be in there.
Or you want to be in the league of
I want to be in the legendary. I think me and Charlo, what we produced together in our 2 fights together, I think outdid any. I think the rivalry we had was real. It wasn't a nighttime rivalry.
It wasn't pretend.
It wasn't pretend. It was like after we fought, nigga, it was still fuck you on the internet. After I fought, after I won, he won. It was still fuck you on the internet. You know what I mean? So I think what we had
I was in
a
them comments, I remember.
a real rivalry, and it was like for real. And I think it was like I want to be in something legendary like that. Like I'm always gonna be remembered for that. Like no matter about to beat Tim, they people still walk down the street. I remember you fought Charlo.
Right.
No matter who else you beat and win, that right there was legendary for you. You know what I mean? So I just want to get in something that's legendary.
So
something-
with that fight with Charlo,
Mhm.
with the stoppage, do you think they should have stopped it earlier?
wow.
I'm just asking because they stopped it. I think that was the wrong stoppage.
I think at the time when they stopped it, I was good. That's why I was like no, like but at that time I was good. But he did hit me with a good shot. But once again, it was all due to my preparation of me. Like I said, behind the scenes, the week of I fought Charlo. No, I shit you not. Kiss the baby, kiss her out. I didn't eat the whole week. I didn't drink water the whole week, and I still worked out.
Okay.
So I'm depleted.
The setback.
Man, I depleted myself to make the 54. Once I did it and I started eating and drinking, I couldn't hold it.
The stoppage, how do you feel about it? Because I never asked you that.
From a fan perspective, it makes sense.
Okay.
From a fan, me watching, because I try to watch it in a fan perspective. Like as far as me being, I love sports.
Right.
So I try to always gauge it not emotionally attached, like that's my brother. I try to gauge it all like if I'm a referee, if I'm just a casual, like I like to do it, watch it. I would say.
So in my opinion, the stoppage should have happened with the uppercut. That's when I thought, okay, well damn, when you let him get back in there and do that, why would you stop it? That's
Yeah,
how
I was good at that point. At that point, I was good. Yeah,
Right.
at that point, I was good.
thought so.
But I mean, but like Tone said, like if he and that'd be my thing. I can see it on him. Like when he not eating, like he said, he might not eat or he might not be drinking.
Oh, you read me.
I
Okay.
can see it because I see the difference from when he's sparring. You know what I'm saying? But like he also said is, for me, I gotta be Major Payne in a sense because I only got 6 weeks because like he said, he on tour with Future.
Right.
He with Future for 7 months. So
fine.
he on tour.
See, but tell you, but that's the downfall part of it. I'm on a. You tell me we got 6 weeks. It's taking me 3 weeks
Right.
to get my my
Exactly.
body
Back where you supposed to be.
Exactly.
Oh man, so I only got
Exactly.
3 weeks to work on my craft.
Exactly.
But if I had
Exactly.
6 weeks to work on my craft,
Right.
and I used 3 weeks to fucking
Lose the weight, focus on losing the weight.
lose
Yeah.
the weight because I was bullshitting.
Yeah.
But you more focused now. Because
Oh,
the
man,
dedication
if I
is
knew
there.
what I knew now at 25, I would have never lost to nobody.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have lost to none of these guys.
That's a
That
big
means
difference,
Jerry
man.
Hurd. I mean,
Yeah.
would have lost to none
Even
of
with the
these.
mental, because I seen, how I used to play out here and fuck around, but
I mean,
you
it's
back
a
on your
big
shit.
difference when you got 6 weeks to focus on your craft or when you got 6 weeks and you focusing on losing weight. You know what I'm saying? So
With both.
no, I'm saying if you got 6 weeks and you actually like right now he at 58, now you can play around.
Now I can
now
work
6
on my
weeks, you got
craft.
6 weeks to just focus on being sharp.
Okay.
Outside of if you on tour for whatever, this for any fighter. If you on tour
Yeah,
for
so
9
I'm coming
months,
from 180. Now
Right.
my first
You
3
exhausted immediately.
Oh,
The first 4
my
weeks
first
you
3 weeks,
finished.
I'm using all my first 3 weeks to get down to 160.
Right.
Let's get in the game time management. Let's
Right.
manage this weight and get it acceptable for because we only got 3 weeks left to lose the rest.
Who you
Right.
think the best fighter in boxing today?
Crawford, Canelo.
Benavidez for me. I think he can whoop
Wait,
Canelo.
you said who?
I think Benavidez can whoop.
Oh,
Canelo.
I think Crawford the best fighter, but I don't care who Benavidez fight. I'm betting on Benavidez.
Okay, sound about right. Because I think he ought me some paper off. Okay, we'll leave that alone.
That's my listen.
No, that is my guy.
I don't
We
ride-
had a funky
I
good
don't-
time in Vegas. I was there.
I don't go against. If I fuck with you, I don't go against you. I don't give a fuck who you fight.
That's
Okay.
fact.
I don't go against you. I don't give a fuck who hit me. Say I went for Caleb fighting Benavidez.
I
I
remember.
got an offer to go to Benavidez camp, but the styles is kind of similar. I moved. I got an offer to go in that to make.
You ain't want to help him.
I
Oh, this is
can't.
matter of fact, I called him because I talked to David. I said, look, I thought the styles matched up, but I wasn't thinking in the sense of Plant. David said, yeah, I need Tony because he's sharp like Plant. I said, we need you because Tim coming forward. He said, yeah, come on here. I said, Tony, let's go to. He said, hell no. I was like, why? He like, Plant my man. I'm like, damn, I had to slip my
Fuck
mind.
that man.
He ain't going against that.
No.
He ain't going against that.
No,
See,
no,
that's
it
it.
is.
I-
Because
I-
when
I
we
ain't
was in the
riding off
shop,
the money.
we went to Hooper shop. I'm in there asking him, me, you, a couple other fellas. I'm like, what is you talking about? He's gonna kill him. No, bro. I bet whatever on him. You crazy. That's impossible. He killed him.
He didn't
Nah,
kill him.
no,
he didn't kill him, Tay.
We gonna watch that again.
See,
'Cause,
that's,
the
another,
Canelo
that's
fight.
another thing that
That's
our
Canelo-
captain be like, a loss is how we killed him. He
Yeah.
went 12 rounds
Yeah.
and he won rounds.
No, he was breaking him in half. That's
He
the
went
truth.
12 rounds, Benavidez didn't stop him, and we won like 5 rounds.
He lost.
He lost, but he didn't get killed.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
When you,
Look,
when you
that's
walk
the
around,
thing, though.
when you
That's
walk
the
around here like
thing.
Tay,
Yeah,
he killed
but
him.
that's the
Look here.
But
See, that's
people
a
be like-
problem.
He beat him up.
You spread.
I spread rumors?
You spread rumors.
No, he beat him up.
He won.
Canelo beat him up, and I took all. I bet on Plant.
Oh, you talking about Planet?
With Canelo, no, I'm talking about a different story now. When we was Benavidez and Plant, Benavidez whooped him.
No, he didn't. He won.
Look at here.
He won.
Look here. I know what I seen.
He won. You see it?
When
somebody
Canelo,
won.
when Canelo fought Plant, I bet with Plant. What happened? Killed him. Same thing.
See, my thing is when people say somebody get killed in the ring, I'm thinking somebody getting battered, like.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
not even close.
Okay, look.
That's what killed
okay,
me.
look here.
Like then they're murder.
Okay, look, he didn't get murdered. He lost.
He lost.
He got his ass whooped.
He lost.
Look at here.
I would say
No,
he
he
lost.
lost.
Look
I would
here.
say he lost.
He lost.
To say he got it.
Smoke
To say
this
he
here
got
off.
it. To say he got
all
it.
that jumping, we ain't gonna do all that, okay?
He lost, hey.
He got his ass whipped,
By who though?
both of them.
No, he didn't.
He fucked my money up with the
Nah, I can't.
Benavidez, both them fights, he was there and winning the first 6-7 rounds.
No, I ain't see that.
But Benavidez, he was boxing, he
I
was
ain't
doing
see that.
good. He
I'm
was
Doing
looking at
great. He was doing great.
Okay.
And now the 7th round, he started wearing him down, and it started slowing down. But it
Can't
wasn't-
nobody fuck with that motherfucker.
Nah, I'm never betting against him.
Can't nobody fuck with that Mexican
I
motherfucker.
agree. I agree.
He a bad boy.
That's a bad motherfucker.
He a
though.
bad boy.
That's a
Yeah,
bad motherfucker.
yeah.
No, he a
So
bad
when
boy.
Canelo come holler at him, whenever he ready,
I bet on Benavidez.
sound about right. Say what? Come on, we
That's-
can
that's-
put this to the text right
That's a
now.
hard one to pick.
Ain't nothing that hard. Ain't
That's
nothing that
That's a
hard.
hard one to pick.
Look
because
here.
Canelo show up to every occasion, my nigga,
He
with
do.
a chopper.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you again. So who you picking?
I ain't picking nobody right now.
Okay.
Until that fight come, and then I'm able to gauge how Canelo about to fight, whoever he about to fight.
Alicia and Caressa, you said? Who you pick?
Yeah, we
I don't
family.
like it.
You don't like it?
I don't like
We
it.
family.
You still ain't gonna answer the question?
I don't like it.
I don't like y'all disposition. For
They
real.
hold tight on
You
that.
know.
We family.
That's some wild shit. I can't even get a comment out y'all,
Yeah,
baby.
that's my family.
Yeah.
Man. We supposed to be
So
family.
look, I want to go back though, real quick. So he said, what y'all want to do? 2 things y'all want to accomplish. Y'all focused on boxing. I want to know 2 things y'all want to accomplish outside of boxing, like life period. Like, I'm gonna start with you.
I honestly feel like I'm living in what I'm here to do. You know what I'm saying? Just me personally. I feel like
It's
as
real,
a,
so you walking in your purpose.
yeah, I feel like as a man should always get to the point where he finding his value in life. And I feel like I found mine in helping people and, you know, just being genuine and helping the community. That's just me. But I feel like as a business standpoint, I would like to get a basketball gym at some point. I feel like that's what we really missing to really take it over. But I feel like just in general, man, I feel like my heart is pure. You know what I'm saying? I feel like I get up every day and I make a difference in people, like in real life. You know what I'm saying?
That's real life good shit. I don't even use profanity. Let me hear from you, man. Two
Well,
things outside
well,
of boxing.
Outside of boxing, for me, I'm always thinking outside of boxing. And when I was in boxing, I was thinking outside of boxing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I ended up purchasing 14 acres of land in Idlewild.
Okay.
In Idlewild, Michigan. And I know everybody, grandparents, aunties, uncles, they know somebody that live in Idlewild.
You said 14?
14.
We divide that with
Okay.
3.
So what you gonna do with that? You gonna develop it?
That I haven't decided that.
Okay.
But my thing is, if I could create something legendary, I'm always thinking legendary. If I could create something, it's like Idlewild is black. It's like Muhammad Ali used to train up there.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Like the old blues and comedy. The
Historical
old blues.
significance.
Man, it's historical.
Yeah.
So I wanted to buy something that was historical to us and not let the motherfucker take it from it. It's ours.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So if I can create something up there, maybe, and I'm talking about like they got like festivals in Idlewild every summer that's unmatched. I want if I could create something up there for our people, that'd be generational wealth for my kids. You know what I mean? And like my brother said, the other side of that gym, if we can get that fixed up into that basketball court, and I can start.
What you doing? No, you did so you did a move. I see you. What you leave that to down the street, okay? Just put this down. No, look, I was there.
But let me tell
Say
you.
when.
Let me tell you. I was there when I checked your temperature when I looked on somebody's Instagram story.
No, you see what you're
and
doing?
I said, and I said, tell you know what? At this moment, line up, line up. You get what I'm saying?
See,
That's what I saw
I
with
just
my
keep
own
telling
two
you. I
eyes,
keep
though.
telling you. That was me coming out of retirement, and I got in.
You should have went back in though. As soon as you got back out, you should have been like,
so
you know
look
what?
at here. Now
this ain't
hold
for
on.
me no more.
Now,
you know what
now
I'm saying?
okay. Now
This
don't
ain't for me no more.
throw
Too
these
late.
cards. Now listen. Don't throw these cards out there. Okay. 'Cause
I mean,
you know what I do.
See, I know when I can take it. One thing about these beautiful eyes that I got,
What's
I know
going
when
on?
I can take a motherfucker now.
Okay. You can't take
When
it.
I see you,
Take me in what?
when I
In
see
hooping?
you, yes,
You're
yes,
lying.
yes, sir.
Listen.
I used to. That
Listen,
used to
y'all
be your
training
thing.
him with weed and edibles.
That used to be your thing,
Hey,
Jay.
draw his blood.
But then I see you and I said, oh, this. I'm like this. I'm like this, my people right here. I'm gonna play with that.
That's enough. Okay. Okay.
Let's
Stop
get
looking,
back.
see?
Let's get back
That's why I'm taking
on the topics, man.
Side note, so who the greatest fighter ever?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
Sugar Ray Robinson?
Sugar Ray Robinson.
He
had a lot of fights.
Holyfield.
That's tough for a heavyweight at 215.
That
Like
was
my favorite fighter of all time.
That was my dog.
And he can scrap.
Yeah, he get in there up.
Ain't nobody
at
was more ice
215.
here than Sugar Ray Robinson. Ice.
No, it's Sugar Ray.
And put them bitches
He put a lot of
together.
fights.
Yes,
That's
he
a lot
did.
of
He put
fights.
it together.
Put them bitches. He wasn't no nigga not go, but he put them blah
He
blah
did.
blah
He
blah
get
blah
the
blah
motherfuckers
blah.
off. He get them
So
off.
And that's the skill. That's the skill.
So give me your top 3 ever, the touch gloves.
to touch glove. I'm going Muhammad Ali, Sugar Ray Robinson. And who I like personally, which might not be on everybody's favorite list, I'm going Vernon Forrest though.
Ooh.
I was a Vernon Forrest. I was always
Top 3.
I grew up a Vernon Forrest fan though.
Your top 3 ever.
Man, he had me stunned with that one. Cause like all everybody grew up loving Roy from my generation.
Oh, Roy,
so,
boy.
so they hate Vernon. No, but I say definitely got to put Muhammad up there.
Okay.
You know what, dude? I grew up. It's an unpopular thought, man. I grew up a Marvin Hagler fan.
Martin was a
Beautiful.
beast.
I grew up a Marvin
Philly boy.
Hagler fan.
I agree.
And
Gritty.
like he's unorthodox, man, but
Get
had
busy.
them
But he in
hands.
your shit.
Man,
No
He in
breathing
your
room.
Man, no breathing room.
So I got them.
You say Roy, Muhammad.
No, I ain't say Roy.
Okay,
I was picking
you said
back in
Muhammad?
I
You
got
said
Muhammad. I got Marvin. I'm trying to go by weight
Marvin
class.
Herrick, Marvin
I don't want
Hagler.
to have them all up there. But let me see who else I used to like, man. Oh, I used to love Sweet Pea.
Oh, the original Floyd Mayweather.
Oh man,
Beast.
I used to
The
love
original.
Sweet Pea. I
The
did.
original Floyd Mayweather. Who you
Still
got?
love.
I got Sugar Ray. I got Evander. And I got everybody think I'm crazy for this, but I got Manny Pacquiao. I like Manny in my top 3. Manny
He's a
always
Hall of
been-
Famer. I like it.
Yeah, Manny always been one of my favorite fighters. Like, you know what I'm saying?
And I like the cut here.
Yeah, I like
Manny.
Manny a dog, bro. And
Manny
he done fought everybody. Like, he done went up 8, 7 of them things.
9 belts.
Yeah, he a dog,
What's
bro.
up? What's yours, man?
Mine. The great clashes. Muhammad Ali. I gotta go with Roy Jones. That 10-year run was unreal. Number 3.
Yeah, my son was hard too.
Dang.
That'd be the hard one. The third
And
one.
number 3. I'm gonna say Larry Holmes, man. That jab was incredible.
One of the
Damn,
best.
Larry out of everybody, all them heavyweights.
That jab was incredible,
His jab
dog.
was the coldest.
Now what though?
That he just walked you down.
It
That jab was incredible. So to conclude it all, will you be champion again?
I will.
You will.
Well, let me not say that. God willing.
God will.
If they call me in enough time, like time not on my side.
Okay.
It's not on my side. You know what I mean? Like I ain't 23 no more. I ain't 20. It ain't on my side. So I'm waiting on them to call me, but I'm not bugging on them. I'm not bugging them to call me.
Well, let's bug 'em.
But see, that's not me. That once
Because
again,
to find that green belt, we have to bug them. They know you.
yeah, but I think it's all media. It's all media, man.
And this is what I be saying. This is what I was saying when we called you. No, who we called? We called you and said, "Oh, just walk in the ring, make a scene, let them niggas know you here."
No, I agree with you, but that just ain't me. One thing, I don't never want to get out of character to fight nobody. I don't want to get. That's not me. But what we can do is just put out content. Let me and my buddies put out content. Me doing power, me doing, showing I'm ripped, showing I'm in shape and I'm ready. They call me.
Okay. Will he be green champion again? Green belt.
Yeah, you're gonna be a champion again, for sure.
So the last question before we close it out: who the upcoming star coming from?
Detroit.
Yeah, from Detroit, from your camp,
Oh, Detroit or from this gym?
from this gym.
Boogie.
We got a lot of them.
I like Boogie. I do.
I probably say Lance.
I like Boogie. That's a
Yeah, Lance the most polished. He got the most experience. with
speed.
pros.
Yeah,
Speed.
he listening.
Yeah, he work hard
And
every
then he
day.
just a dedicated.
Yeah, he don't cut no
dedicated
corners.
individual. Yeah.
He don't cut no corners. He don't
Just
cut
a
no corners,
dedicated
bro.
individual.
You know what I'm saying? Two times a day sometimes. what I'm saying?
I see him. It's not a time out. Well, today. This is the first time I've never seen him
Yeah.
in this gym.
Yeah.
Lance, man, I travel everywhere with Lance, the biggest tournaments, bro, and Lance rarely lose. I
Okay.
count in my hand how many times Lance probably lost in the last 3 years.
And you believe in him. That's good.
Yeah. I believe in his work ethic, and that's always gonna pay off. You know what I'm saying?
So who the next up and coming star in the city though? In y'all perspective.
Well, really, the thing is, I think it's gonna come from like that younger generation we got,
It
like
is.
like little KK, Thomas. You know what I'm saying? Like little, we got like little Smoke, little Anthony in our gym.
What's the one little kid that you don't forget when they Charlie scream?
Hamza,
Yeah.
no Hamza, like that generation.
That-
Like, we doing it
yeah.
the right way with them. They
Yeah.
all come here, they fight all the time, they spar all the time, they very competitive. But when you talk about like, I think we're not gonna probably see a champ until the end. I'm just being honest.
Okay.
It's not saying that they can't do it. That's like Tony age, but it's hard. It's hard right now because they got like losses kind of.
Oh, they got to get that.
Yeah, and they got to
kick.
kind of kick the back door a little bit.
Mhm.
You
And
know what I mean?
that's another thing. I don't think Detroit sports, just boxing in general, like that's like a small community. Man.
Yes,
and
it
like
is.
people don't
Yeah.
support that small
Yeah.
community, but if people
Yeah.
did support that small community, and that's why promoters, all these promoters are. That's why we get in the promoter game too, because a lot of promoters out here, the only thing they know how to do when you get high enough is match me versus Lloyd.
And that's another
Yeah.
question, because I know I did say
That's
that.
a fact.
How
That's
do
a
you
fact.
feel about like family back during y'all not giving y'all the flowers or what y'all need to back y'all play for further?
Me personally, I learned a long time ago, bro. It used to bother me a lot, but I learned now
Okay.
the family is.
The family regrets who didn't back your play or
Like my personal life.
yeah.
Okay. I mean, for me, like I said, when you talking about a guy that I don't really feed too much in the stuff that don't feed me. I mean, I'm not feeding like, oh, my cousin didn't repost me or didn't want me to, like, I don't even look into none of that. Like, I'm not on that. Like, I don't even want my brain to be clouded with stuff that don't matter.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
it
that's
don't,
good.
like the shit don't matter to me. Like, it's people that support me.
A
Support
lot of
me,
people
that
looking
don't.
for acceptance. That's good. That's good. Good core in here. Last question. Alicia or Caressa?
They family, man. They ain't supposed to happen.
Okay.
And it's not gonna happen.
It ain't gonna happen.
Let
We
me
out.
stop
Check the books. Pow, pow, pow.